Hello leaders, NavIQ here again with another heads up video about the life of a principal. Just this morning, welcome back by the way to everyone who's coming back to school for the summer term, and I hope you have a wonderful summer term. Coming back, I just sat down and I do spend some time reading, and I was reading about an article that's in a recent paper here locally about collaboration and the fact that schools, whether they do or don't collaborate. And I thought I'll take this opportunity as a tip to give other aspiring heads and leaders about the importance of collaboration, because again, something I feel schools can do so much more. It depends on the school, depends on the leadership temperament, depends on your mindset and your culture. I'm all for collaboration. So collaboration happens in different ways. One of the things that will happen is in larger schools, there may not necessarily be collaboration between the different phases. So for example, early years can be a school in itself, particularly in the Middle East. You might have up to 1,000, 1,500 students just in early years. Primary, same thing, 1,000, 1,500, and secondary similar. So sometimes what might happen as leaders is you'll find that you have to promote collaboration between the various phases which run as schools in itself. That's perhaps one of the challenges you may face. Alternatively, collaboration amongst the group. So if you're in a group of several schools, and particularly in the private sector, you might find yourself in a position whereby you compete with other schools, not yourself, but you find others are competing with you. And that would be a challenge for you. Additionally, out of school with your neighbors. And this does happen in the article. It did mention, and I found it quite interesting, that previously the only type of collaboration that would happen among schools, neighboring schools, was to discuss parking or to discuss traffic. And unfortunately, that still does happen. If you are in a situation like that your neighboring school is discussing and collaborating with you just for parking reasons, then take that as the window of opportunity to discuss other means of collaboration. Something I tend to do a lot is start off with a friendly game, sports, football match in my particular case, and that's an opportunity. Or it might be that you have a very strong department and you offer your support to another school, even if the school is premium or even the school is outstanding or has a higher rating than you. It really doesn't matter. Or it might be you ask. And I always believe that if you don't ask, you don't get. If you ask the right people, that, by the way, can I come to your, for example, early years provision and have a look at it? And they say, of course. That does help. So collaboration will only work if you are willing to collaborate and if you ask. So take every opportunity to collaborate. Do not be reactive, but be proactive. Go out there, see schools, see what you need, and go then say, okay, I like this particular department of yours. So as an example, there are schools here that are really, really strong when it comes to the use of technology. So I might go to those schools and say to them, by the way, I hear you are strong performing in technology and the use of technology and innovation and apps and various things like this. Could I have some of my colleagues come to your school and have a look at this for them to see it? And I've done that before and they have never said no to me. So collaboration is only as good as you are. Do collaborate, do promote, and do learn from each other. Once again, these are my opinions based on my experiences. If you tend to agree with me, please do leave some comments below. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you for listening.